Hi, and welcome to 5.4, which deals with solving applications with system of equations. So at the end of this section, you'll be able to translate to a system of equations, solve direct translation applications, solve geometry applications, and solve uniform motion applications. So how do we do that? We need to use a problem-solving strategy. So we need to read the problem, identify, name, translate, solve, check, and answer. So we need to make sure that we choose variables for the things that we're looking for. So the sum of two numbers is negative 14. Here's one. So right away I think, okay, the sum of the two numbers, x being the first and y being the second, is negative 14. One number is 4 less than the other. So one number, and it could be x, it could be y, it doesn't matter, is, so using direct translation, 4 less than the other. Well, the other is y. So find the numbers. So because I solve for one in terms of the other, I'm just going to use substitution in this case. So y minus 4 plus y is equal to negative 14. So then we get 2y minus 4 is equal to negative 14 plus 4. And then 2y is equal to negative 10 divided by 2. Y is equal to negative 5. Okay, and then x, plugging it into here, it's going to be, we're going to get x is equal to negative 5 minus 4. That's equal to negative 9. So that's our two numbers, negative 9 and negative 5. Okay. Okay. So this is a similar one. So let's go ahead and let's not do this one. It's the same exact thing, just with different numbers. So let's look at this one here. A couple has a total household income of $84,000. So together, so let X be husband, I guess. Husband's income. And then Y be the wife's income. Okay, so total household income X plus Y is equal to 84,000. The husband earns 18,000 less than twice what the wife earns. So how much does the wife earn? So let's go ahead and use substitution. So we get, instead of X here, we're going to put this here. Okay, so 2y minus 18,000 plus y is equal to 84,000. So then 3y minus 18,000 is equal to 84,000. So plus 18,000. So then we cancel that here. 3y is equal to, and then this becomes 102,000. So y is equal to what? So this is 34,000. Okay. So that's the wife's income. So the husband earns 18,000 less than twice what the wife earns. So if I was to figure out how much the husband earns, so that's going to be 50,000. So yeah. So but it's asking how much the wife earns. Sorry. So that's 34. So if I wanted to find the husband's, I would just go 2 times 34,000 minus 18,000. And that will end up being 68,000 minus 18,000. And that's just 50,000. Okay. All right. Let's do another one. Devin is 26 years older than his son Cooper. The sum of their ages is 50. So let's say X is Devin's age and then Y is Cooper's age. The sum of their ages is 50 and Devin is 26 years older than Cooper. Okay, so let's go ahead and do substitution. So we get Y plus 26 plus Y is equal to 50. 2y plus 26 is equal to 50. Let's subtract both sides. 2y is equal to 24. Divide by 2. y is equal to 12. And so Cooper's age is 12. So that's Cooper's age. And then what about Devin? So Devin is going to be 12 plus 26, and that's 38 years. Okay. All right. So 38 and 12. Okay. This is the same thing. Okay, so let's see here too. So let's do some geometry, complementary and supplementary angles. Two angles are complementary if the sum of their measures of their angles is 90, and supplementary if the sum of their angles is 180. So what does that mean, like graphically, just looking at it? So let's say you have a right angle and it was split into something. This would be one of the angles, and then this would be the other. These are called complementary. So what supplementary would look like this. You have 180 degrees, and then if you had two angles, and you put them together, x plus y, you would get 180, okay? Okay, so the difference of two complementary angles is 90 degrees. So right away, because it says complementary angles, I know that the sum of them is 90, and that the difference of them is 26. That's what's given here, right? That's the difference, okay? So in order to solve this, we could just use elimination, right? This cancels. 2x is equal to 116, divide by 2, divide by 2. X is equal to, and that's 58. So that's one of them. What about y? 58 plus y is equal to 90, minus 58, minus 58. So y is equal to 32. Okay, so that's it. The two angles are 58 degrees and 32 degrees. So degrees. This little symbol means degrees. A little circle. Okay, two angles are supplementary. So just this first sentence tells me that x plus y is equal to 180. Okay, so one of them is larger, one of them is smaller. So we'll say x is the smaller, and we'll let y be the larger. Okay, so larger is 12 degrees less than 5 times the measure of the smaller, okay? So now we have that. We can do substitution, plug this into here. So x plus 5x minus 12 is equal to 180. All right, so then that becomes 6x minus 12 is equal to 180. So plus 12 plus 12. So 6x is equal to 192. Divide by 6, divide by 6. X is equal to, and then you have, this is going to be 32. So that's one of them. What about the other? So we have 32 plus y is equal to 180 because they're supplementary. So subtract 32 from both sides. And we get that y is equal to 100 and, what is that? So 148 degrees. So that's it. Okay, so here, Joni, what if you have something like a distance rate times time, yeah? A DRT problem. Joni left St. Louis on the interstate, driving west towards Denver at a speed of 65 miles per hour. Half an hour later, Kelly left St. Louis on the same route as Joni, driving 78 miles per hour. So if we did a little chart, remember the little charts? Rate times time equals distance. R times time is equal to distance. So then we have Joni, and then we have Kelly. So Joni is driving 65 miles per hour, and Kelly is driving 78 miles per hour. Let me make that a little bit neater. So this is 65. Okay, so if Kelly is driving for a certain amount of time, the amount of time that Joni drives, so Joni's driving for a couple of, however much time, and Kelly is driving for less time. So that means that the time that Joni was on the road is half an hour more. So T plus 0.5, okay? And you multiply across, this becomes 65 times T plus 0.5, or 1/2. And then this becomes 78T. And since they're trying to catch up to each other, that means that the distance is going to be equal to each other. So we have 65 times the quantity T plus 0.5, and that's equal to 78T. So distribute the 65, you get 65T plus, and then you get 65 divided by 2, right? Or 65 times 0.5, which is 32.5. And that's equal to 78T. So let's go ahead and solve for T. So we get 32.5 is equal to 13T. Divide by 13, divide by 13. T is equal to 32.5 divided by 13, and that's 2.5. So that's 2.5 hours. Okay, here we have a private jet can fly 1,095 miles in 3 hours with a tailwind, but only 987 miles in 3 hours into a headwind. Find the speed of the jet. So this is a rate times time equals distance, right? Problem. So we have the jet with the tailwind, and then headwind. Okay, so so the speed is 3 hours that they're going. I mean, time is 3 hours. Sorry, speed is 3 hours. Hello. So and it says here they can fly 1,095 miles in 3 hours with the tailwind. So the rate is going to be here. It's going to be, let's see here, speed of the jet in still air and the speed of the wind. So we're going to let S be the speed of the jet in still air. And then T, I guess will be the wind. No, let's make that W. Hello, wind, speed of the wind. So when there's a tailwind, it's that means that you're adding to it. It's pushing it, right? So it's pushing it forward so you can go more distance. So that would be S plus W. And then the headwind is still air, but then it's subtracting because it's going against. So this is going to be 195, and then this one's going to be 987. So writing the two equations, 3 times S plus W is equal to 1,095, and then 3 times S minus W is equal to 987. So if I was to distribute this, I would get 3S plus 3W equals 1095, and 3S minus 3W is equal to 987. So we can just add these together. So that becomes 1095 plus 987, and that's 2,082, and that's 6S. So let's go ahead and solve for S, divide by 6. So then S is equal to 347. So then we get, you can plug it into either one, right? So let's see the top 3S. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I wrote SS. 3S plus 3W is equal to 1095. We know that S is 347, so 3 times 347 plus 3W is equal to 1095. So then 347 times 3, that's 1,041. Plus 3W is equal to 1095, so subtract. Okay, we get 3W is equal to 54. Then divide that by 3. Okay, and you get 18. And that's the wind, the speed of the wind. Okay. All right, so that's it for section 5.4. So you can do odd or every other odd, 183 to 233. Good luck, happy studying, and I will see you on the next video.